guys, today we are going to switch up Genius Hour a little bit. You've been doing the same thing for the past 9 weeks, and now we're going to move into Genius Hour 2.0. So let's talk a little bit about what that looks like. Alright, so the past 9 weeks you've been what's considered collecting raw material. You've been doing research, you've been writing blogs, you've been coming up with ideas, and you've been collecting your raw material. And now what I want you to do today is to take all of that raw material and digest it. And what you're going to do on the paper that Mrs. Wright gives you is you're going to write down the topic of each of the blogs that you've done. You're going to give a brief summary about what that topic is, and then I want you to really look at the questions or the comments that other people have made and write those down as well, because you're going to start reflecting on those things. And what I hope you can do is to start making connections or thinking about extensions or coming up with some topic from what you've done in the past, or maybe you don't use something you've done in the past. And we're going to make Genius Hour just a little bit more long-term, I guess. So that's what you're going to work on today. You're going to log into Project Share, go back through all the things that you've already looked at, and start thinking about what you've been researching, what you've been finding out, and starting to make those connections. Now, after that, I want you to let it go. I want you to take the week, think about things, let things, kind of roll around in your head, see if you can come up with an idea. And next Friday, you need to come to class with an idea. And this idea is something that you're going to be working on for the rest of the semester. Okay, so you don't have to decide what you want to do today, but by next Friday, you need to come up with something that you want to work on for the rest of the semester. Now, next Friday, you're going to post your idea as a blog and see if others can provide feedback. Sometimes it helps to, put it out there and see if anybody has an idea or some way that they could help you decide what you want to do, decide what you want to focus on for the rest of the semester. And then following next Friday, each Friday, you're going to have some time to work, and by the end of the semester, you're going to give a presentation to your peers. And we'll talk a little bit more about what that looks like next Friday. Right now, what I really want you to work on is thinking about all of your blogs, thinking about ideas, coming up with something that you're interested in, you're excited about, that you really want to learn about and research for the rest of this year. Now, here's what happens. What if you go through all of this, you look at all your blogs, you think about it for the week, and you come next Friday and you say, help, I'm stuck. I don't know what to do. I don't have any good ideas. I want you to try the following things. I want you to write down 10 things you love to do and learn about, 10 things that you're good at, and 10 things that you wonder about. And hopefully somewhere in those 30 things, you can come up with an idea. Okay, so that's kind of your last resort. If some of the things that you've been looking at this semester don't really reach out and grab you, and you want to try something else, that's where I would begin. So for the rest of the period today, I want you to log into Project Share. I want you to go back through your old blogs, fill in those boxes, write out those comments and questions, and see if you can start putting ideas together, making connections, extending some of those ideas into a project that you can work on for the rest of the semester and eventually present to your peers. And we'll go over the details of that next Friday. Behave yourselves. Have a fantastic weekend. Don't forget you have a quiz on Monday over Chapter 14, Periodic Trends, so prepare for that on Monday, and I will see you then.